Has Gran Turismo failed PSVR2? Look, this is an incredible piece of hardware, really lightweight, single cable into the PS5. Yes, it's expensive, but the price will come down over time, and it's just better in every way from my PSVR1. But I have to say, I was expecting Gran Turismo 7 to really be the killer app for PSVR2. The fact that the whole game is meant to be unlocked in PSVR2, the fact that you can play online in sport mode in VR was meant to be game changing, but it just has not transpired that way, and I think there's a few reasons why. Now, these are easy fixes Gran Turismo 7 could do to not make PSVR2 a massive unfair advantage, but rather just put it on a level playing field where people can be like, if I want to enhance my experience with Gran Turismo 7, I can buy a PSVR2 headset and have that like super immersive experience. But there's a few things holding it back. The first thing is there is no actual special HUD for this thing that brings you up to parity with 2D drivers in Gran Turismo 7 when you're racing online. You do not get any splits in this thing, and you do not get the custom Gran Turismo 7 rev bar, which is really important. You don't get the indication when other drivers have gone into the pits, and you don't even get the delta in qualifying, if I remember correctly. There's a lot of stuff you just weirdly don't get in PSVR2, and that means no esports driver is going to use this thing to compete because you're at a massive disadvantage. Now, I race online in sport mode in this because I'm just here having fun, but I totally get it that the esports drivers do not want to use it. I actually think they should have thought about making this mandatory in one of the showdowns or live finals, unless people have a medical condition or valid reason not to use it, to really showcase the equipment, because Gran Turismo 7 is by far the most fully featured game for this. It's more fully featured than Horizon, in my opinion. So that is something that's holding it back. The other thing is that there's no actual bespoke elements in Gran Turismo 7 driving that you can do with this thing. Yes, you have the VR showroom. That is very cool. I mean, really, the VR showroom should be a feature that you can do anyway in 2D. Just sort of walk around your cars in Gran Turismo 7, appreciate the liveries. But they don't have any special modes, like having sort of one-on-one battles in open cockpit cars where their drivers are looking at you and it's battling like that, or doing some sort of special scenarios that would really play to VR. Some special environments maybe, where you're kind of looking up and around, or some other fun games. Like, how fun would it be to do sort of tag or hide and seek in your cars in VR as you're sort of peeking around corners and something like that? There's so many fun things they could do that all cost money to develop, and ultimately they haven't done it. In fact, if you buy a PSVR2 headset, you might not even know that Gran Turismo 7 has any VR capability, because it doesn't talk about it at all. There's no VR section in the home menu. And when you consider that Gran Turismo 7 should be the killer app for PSVR2, I find that very weird. The PSVR2, are you using it? Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is currently a massive missed opportunity? I would love to use this more. I don't get motion sick, but unfortunately there's a few shortcomings that mean it's just often a little bit more painful than just driving in 2D. Let me know what you think in the comments. Really want to hear from you, and I'll see you next time.